Hey guys, it's Matt the Cell Junkie coming back at you with one more. So, I know it's been a couple weeks since I've done a video, and that's mainly due to, I'm going to call it production problems. I've been trying to get my wife's camera to work on a flat surface, and it's not working for us. So, I've done the whole tripod and all this other shit, so I decided, what the hell with it, I'm just going to use my BlackBerry Priv, and the little suction cup bobber that goes in my car. Fuck it, we're going with it. So anyway, I don't know if you're following me on Twitter or not, but I did say on Twitter at CellJunkie83 that I was going to be doing the HTC Desire 530, and I went ahead and bought one. So here's my 530 right here. What can I say about this? I think TK over at Total Tech says it best. This is a food stamp phone. This is and I'm sorry to say because I really do like HTC. It's a crappy phone. If you're looking to get it and you don't have a lot of dough to spend on it, which is totally respectable. I usually don't mind these kind of phones. Myself, I'll use them for a few months and then I'll sell it or I'll give it to my buddy or whatever the case may be, and then I'll switch out phones and it works fine. But this one, for some reason, is really, really, really bad. All right, so let me give you some breakdown on this. All right, this is still a relatively new phone. Okay, this just came out in March. All right, it is with T-Mobile and a few other carriers do have it as well. It's got a 5-inch 720p screen, 8 megapixel camera, which can also record 720. Unfortunately, guys, this thing only has 1.5 gigs of RAM, with a Snapdragon 210 and a 2200 milliamp hour battery. Now, about the 1.5 gigs, I don't know if you guys have seen. Hopefully, I'm gonna act like you have. I do have a video on my channel for the HTC Desire 626S for T-Mobile, and that has 1.5 gigs of RAM. It has a 720p screen. It's got, I can't remember what the processor was, but I know it was a Snapdragon. Basically, it was, and it's an older model than this phone, but it ran a hell of a lot better. It didn't skip around. It didn't do a bunch of crazy stuff. It was still speedy. You'd have a few things open. Like I think I got my Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, stuff like that. And it would run it like a champ and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. This one has similar specs, but for some reason it's not holding its own. The 1.5 gigs is really showing and it's really skippy. As you can see, I have the Marvel Contest of Champions, and I tried playing that, and for the love of God, I'm glad I was on the first or second level because I was getting my ass kicked, and it wasn't because I wasn't playing the game correctly. It was because the damn thing was dropping frame rate so bad that I couldn't even play it. Some of you guys asked me about gameplay and stuff. I'm not that big of a gamer on my phone. But I wanted to kind of test it out for you guys to show you what it was like and to let you know what it was like firsthand. And I mean, even this is taking a long time to load. And I've already loaded and played the damn game, and it's still taking forever to do it. But, to kind of let you know, it's definitely not a, it's not a high grade machine. I'm not even going to bother playing that, guys, because it's taking too damn long. But that kind of gives you an idea. It's already been loaded. I've already played it. I've gotten third, fourth level or whatever, and it was jumping around really bad, and it took that long just to load that. Like I said, it's got a 210 Snapdragon processor. It's got Android M. It's got all the normal stuff that you would get. The kicker that does surprise me is for the price, which I got this from Target for $129. It actually comes with 16 gigs of internal storage, which is really surprising for me because for the same, literally the exact same price for the 626S, I got 8 gigs instead of 16. But that's the trade-off. I would rather have a little bit of a snappier phone and a more capable phone than having the more storage, because I could just throw an SD card in. It's not that big of a deal. So if this one was performing like the 626, plus it has 16 gigs of internal storage, I'd be like, guys, go for it. It's great, blah, blah, blah. But unfortunately, guys, it's not. It's actually not that great of a device. I'm actually kind of sad about it, because HTC makes, pretty solid devices. I had the Evo 4G back in the day, and even that was still a decently solid device back then. I want to get my hands on the HTC 10 and play with that bad boy, but I doubt that's going to happen. But overall, I would pass on this, guys. I would either, if you had to have an HTC, I would go for the 626S. I don't know, if it's upgradable, if they're even supporting it at this point or not. It's been a hot minute from having it, and when it was released and everything, so they may support it. I don't know, but I would definitely go with that one instead of this one. Yeah, go with it. You see these two speakers, just to let you guys know, that's not boom sound, earpiece speaker, but it is a very tinny, really not good speaker. I'll let you guys hear it. It's not good. I'm actually really disappointed in the speaker on how it is, and it's not good. Here's one of my BlackBerry videos, and you can just hear it. Wow, okay, it's taking that long just to load my video. Oh, this damn thing. Damn technical problems. All right, here we go. Hey YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's Matt the Cell Junkie coming back at you with one more. That is maximum. I got a device now that I think y'all are gonna love. No, it's not the iPhone SE. I know I'm up. So that gives you the idea. That's not even a good sound, and that was max volume. Now just to kind of go over stuff, just aesthetically, some people really think that this looks like. I mean, to me, this is a phone that's geared towards teenagers. That's the best I can go with, teenagers, or maybe people that play Pokemon Go a lot, because it kind of looks kind of like something like they would have. I don't know if you play Pokemon Go. I don't. I'm not going to get into that shit. We're not getting into that today. But it has the painted speckled color, and it wouldn't be that bad if it had like not a pattern per se, but it just like the little dots kind of annoy me. Is the best thing I could say. It actually annoys me. If you could do like a splash pattern or something like that, maybe it'd be different, but it literally looks like someone sneezed on my phone that had Kool-Aid in their mouth. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And it is a cheaper phone. Yes, it is, blah, blah, blah. But, it is a polycarbonate back. It does the job. I mean, like I said, the 626 had a almost vinyl backing, and it kind of held onto your hand pretty decently. Like, that slips right off. Like, oh, damn, I just broke my phone kind of thing. So, as far as this phone goes, guys, I'm giving it a giant thumbs down. I mean, sorry, HTC. I know you guys are trying. Y'all do pretty good on most things. Y'all have been kicking ass on the M series, the 1M series, plus the 10. I think y'all are doing great things as far as, lightening up the UI and make it a little more stock, but still personalized with HTC, like, the blink feed and all that. I do enjoy blink feed when I have an HTC device. It kind of keeps all my stuff there, and I know what's going on. I think that's kind of cool. But this is definitely this is not a good adaptation of HTC. So I mean, guys, like I said, thumbs down. Go get a HTC 10. Go get a 626S if you have T-Mobile. I know Virgin has it, Cricket has it, a bunch of people have it. I think Verizon even has that phone. So I'd say go get that one if you wanted one, you know, cheaper HTC device. But this one kind of needs to go back on the shelf and just disappear. With that said, guys, again, Matt the Cell Junkie. Got questions, comments, concerns, leave them down there. Hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.